Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me this afternoon from Independent Living, it's Rob. He's back for another talk about the evening Meals on Wheels program.
Indeed.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, we're glad you've come back, and we got to thank Sue Berg for helping get all this set up from Independent Living. She does a great job getting great topics here. So
yeah, Sue Berg is a unique quantity all her own.
Boy.
As far as I'm concerned, we should, find the means by which to clone her and have a dozen Sue Bergs.
I say we call her out and get her on the show.
Ah,
She's always sending all of you guys in. Maybe it's time for her to come on the show.
Yeah, that's an idea.
She'll probably send me an email and say, never again.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, for anybody who's not familiar with independent living, what is independent living?
Well, Independent Living Incorporated is an organization that whose core mission essentially is to help vulnerable individuals, mostly seniors, stay in their homes and be more independent and flourish. And part of independent living, part of what we do, of course, is the Evening Meals on Wheels program, of which I am the manager.
And that's where we're going to go right to next. Talk a little bit about the Evening Meals on Wheels program. A lot to say.
It's a mouthful.
It's
if you'll pardon the pun.
Only here.
No, Evening Meals on Wheels. We deliver hot meals Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 6 p.m. And on Thursday and Friday, in addition to those hot meals, clients can order a cold meal that can be warmed up over the weekend. So in that way, we deliver 7 days worth of meals.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people aren't familiar that there is even a evening service, which I think is phenomenal.
Well, I will tell you this. I'm proud to say that we are the only Meals on Wheels service in the state and perhaps the Midwest that actually does provide evening meals. What's more, whereas other Meals on Wheels services across the country and even in the community here make more food that is more institutional, pre-made, warmed up, and then delivered. Our meals are made fresh. We work with the University of Wisconsin Dietary Department to create healthful menus every month. And so our meals are made fresh. The difference between them, I've got clients who get both noon meals and evening meals, and I'm happy to report. And our kitchen takes great pride in the fact that our meals are invariably preferred.
Second to none.
Yeah.
I like it. What about special diets and costs for the meals?
Well, the meals themselves, the basic price is $8.40 per meal. If you don't have like a dietary restriction, lactose intolerance, that sort of thing. For people who have lactose intolerance or are vegetarian or have a gluten-free diet requirement, those meals will cost $9.10 per meal because we have to, do something extra or get different materials. However, we do usually have grants available that will take the price of a given meal down from $8.40 or $9.10 down to half. So I believe that's $4.20 and
some change.
Yeah, some change.
That's always the easy way to get out of that. Well,
but anyway, so the prices are very, very manageable. We take payment in the form of automatic withdrawal from a checking account, monthly credit card, or monthly paper billing, which we're trying to kind of get away from, given the fact that it's 2019 and everything. So
true statement. So we've got the benefits of this program
Mm-hmm.
are through the roof.
Oh, yeah, you're not kidding. Not only are we providing like I say, a healthful meal to a vulnerable adult in the community, um, the other thing that we are providing is another layer of netting in the social safety net. A lot of people, who are vulnerable, and some who are older and some who are, not as old, but they don't get out. Sometimes they don't get out a lot, and maybe they don't have loved ones or friends in the area. So it's a very important component of what we do over at Evening Meals on Wheels is to, when we go to the door, if the volunteers expecting the client to be home and they're not, they call me. I call the emergency contact, and we make sure that the individual's okay. And it doesn't happen a lot, but I have called in welfare checks, and help people out. So I mean, it's a number of benefits.
Right.
So it's not just food; it's social interaction and a safety net.
Yeah, I think that would be for volunteers. It'd be pretty rewarding. It's nice
Oh,
to
yeah.
probably build up a good rapport with somebody, and
Yeah, we train
and-
we train them to to observe who it is that they're dealing with, and then over a period of time, um, have in mind an established baseline of mental acuity and physical robustness, and if there are changes, they let me know. So, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And speaking of volunteers, it says in my notes here, you would love to have more volunteers.
Yes. Volunteers are the lifeblood of any program like Evening Meals on Wheels. We have 13 routes, throughout the Madison metro area, and frankly, I would like to have 15. But when you add a route, you need a volunteer for every day of the week, and that would mean, like, for every route, I'd need probably somewhere between 7 and 10 volunteers, who would be available and consistent. And at this time of year, winter, people, it's harder to get volunteers. So, indeed, if you want to volunteer,
Listen up.
yes, all you need to do is call your friend Rob Severson over at 608-204-0923, or you can drop me an email at rseverson@independentlivinginc, that's INC.org.
Love it.
Yes.
Real quick here, March is a special time of year when it comes to Meals on Wheels, as it is March for Meals. What's this all
March
about?
for Meals. March for Meals. March for Meals is, essentially it is the observation of the importance of the Meals on Wheels program throughout the nation, not just here in Madison, but the Meals on Wheels America it raises the profile of Meals on Wheels by making the March for Meals a thing. So this is the month where we encourage people to consider their own relatives, their own communities, their own friends, and reach out to a Meals on Wheels program, and also to get volunteers, and just basically raise awareness and celebrate a program that does so much good with very, very little trouble to an individual. And it's March for Meals. It's a lot of fun. We later on in the month of March, I believe it's the 12th, what we do is we have the UW marching band. We all get on a bus and go to the various independent living properties around the area here, and the marching band plays a number of fun songs. I think they even do Jump Around.
They better.
Yeah. I asked if I could wear the Bucky outfit, but that's not happening. Not happening.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, either way, if you haven't got involved or want to get involved, contact Rob. We have the information up, or else hit up Independent Living's website,
Yes.
and they'll get you started there on Meals on Wheels. Thank you so much for all your hard work, Rob. Glad to have you back on the show, and we'll see you next year, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Sue Berg will send me on over, I'm sure. Or maybe we'll get her to do it.
Absolutely. All right. We'll take a quick break. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.